G180 here once again. This is my third gun in my series of paper guns, and it is the Remington 700 sniper rifle. This one has some cool features on it. Now, since this was the third gun that I've made, I was still getting the hang of designing and making just all the different features of these guns. So there are some good things to it and some bad things to it. It has its pros and its cons. The first bad thing about it is this area right between the main body and the stock. I'll pick it up in a minute, but it's kind of flimsy and bendy at that point there. The second downside to it is that without having some reinforcement behind it, it doesn't really stand up on its own with just the bipod. I might make some kind of special leaning like pad there on the back of the stock just to hold it up. Third con is this really lame tactical rail on there. If I get enough comments and reviews and all that stuff on this gun, I might just go back and, you know, just pimp it up a little bit, add some better features on it, or just update the ones that are there. Alright, here's the good stuff about this gun. First thing is that you can take this bipod off if you want, and I will. And this, hopefully you can see that. Now, if you want, you can slide the bipod right out of the bottom, just like that. Bipod goes on its own. It's on a roll of tape, an empty roll of tape part. So just chill like that, sometimes it falls. Okay, here are the other features on it. It's this big. Here's a scale to it. Has a trigger. Surprisingly enough, like all the other guns that I make, I don't really put triggers on it, but I put a trigger on this one just because it looks better with the trigger on it. It has scope there with the crosshairs in it. I'm trying to just move it around until you can see the crosshairs more. I'm sure you've seen it, but here's the other part of it, is the reloading function. You pull this part back, push it down, load whatever it is you have, push it back up, and then push it down. Simple as that. And it's a cool gun. I like this one. Again, it was the third gun I made, so it has its flaws, but I always thought this one was cool. The Remington 700 sniper rifle, everybody. It's cool. It's a Model B because of how it turned out. But yep. I might make some updates to it if I get enough reviews, comments, thumbs up on all that. But you know, I probably would have done that anyway. So that was my gun. I hope you enjoyed.